Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another Sunday Cook with me. Well, this is the last Sunday in January and the last Sunday for puff pastry. So today I thought I'd do something savory. We've been working with these fun puff pastry desserts and like the palmiers and so on and so forth. So today I'm going to make breakfast, and it's bacon and eggs inside puff pastry. How bad is that? So I'm going to take you down to the counter and we're going to see what we need. It's very few ingredients and kind of, this is a Pinterest inspired recipe, and it obviously was written by somebody in Europe because it's in grams and milligrams. So I have a kitchen scale. Well, my camera is acting up, so you may be getting bits and pieces of this. But meanwhile, let me take you down to the stove and I'll show you what we're going to be doing. Okay, I have a pan here that I'm about to put some eggs in. And we're going to be making scrambled eggs. Previously, I had some bacon that I cooked up. And I will insert a little video of that right here. In the meantime, this takes 3 eggs. My oven, by the way, is preheating to 400 degrees. Goodness, that shell didn't want to open. And this is supposed to serve 6. And it calls for about a tablespoon of milk. So I'll just put a little in here. Salt and pepper. And my pan is on low. Now, what this says to do is to scramble these up, but take them off before they are dry. You want them to still be wet. Okay? So I'm just going to rinse this dish out so that I can use it when they're ready. And it says to cook them on low. I have it on about 3. I'm moving it up to 3. And that's really so that, I think, so it doesn't get ahead of you. Because these are going to go in the oven for like 20 minutes, so you don't want them all dried out and ready to roll at the beginning. But they don't take too long to scramble. I hope the weather's not too bad where you are today. I'm doing this on Saturday, and of course you're all having a blizzard up north. But we're cold here today, but not as cold as we're going to be tomorrow. So this is crazy weather, isn't it? Next month we're going to be working with soups. And I think I've got a couple of nice ones. I know one I've already made and it was absolutely delicious. But you'll see that next week. You You see it's almost getting congealed here now. And once it gets to a certain point, it goes quick. I have my burner off now. All right, I'm taking them off. You see they're done, but they're still wet. All right. I'm going to move you over and we'll show you what we're doing with the pastry. Back in a second. Okay, I have the puff pastry here. I'm just going to roll it out just a little bit. It just kind of helps get rid of the lines. Now it says to divide this in 6 equal pieces. So we're going to do that, hopefully. Okay. The other ingredient that you're going to need is some cheese. It calls for cheddar cheese. I have this large bag of Fiesta cheese, so that's what I'm going to use. And we're going to start with taking a spoonful of egg. No, I'm going to take the cheese first, sorry. First we're going to use some cheese and putting it on half of the square. Now I'm going to make these square. You can make them, I guess, turnover style, but we're going to see what this does. Okay. Now we're going to take a spoonful of egg. Now these can be kept in a tightly closed container for up to 2 days in the refrigerator. And it says to use a greased cookie sheet. I have a soap pad on mine, so we'll work with that. All right, the next thing we're going to do is add some of our bacon. I used 3 pieces of bacon. The recipe called for 4 rashers of bacon. Like I said, a European. But I wasn't going to open another pound just for 1 strip. So we'll make do with the 3. All right. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of milk on the edges here. And you can stretch this dough, and we're going to bring it over and create turnovers. And I'm going to use my fork in a second. Now, I'm sure some of this is going to leak out, and that'll be just fine. One more. I had my board floured, but it still gets... Okay, now we'll take my fork, and I'm just going to put a little flour down here. I'm going to put a little bit of milk under here, that corner. This one I got a little overstuffed, I think. And the last one. Now I'm going to add a little milk to the top. And that's so I can sprinkle a little more cheese on. I think if I were going to be using a greased cookie sheet, what I'd do is I'd put foil down and then grease the foil, because this cheese will caramelize on your sheet and you'll never get it off. Okay, they're going in a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes. I'll be back when they're ready. There you go. They're right out of the oven. Aren't they nice looking? Really? They didn't leak all over the place at all. I love that little cheese skirt. Yum, yum. So, I don't know about a taste test on these because that's molten cheese on the inside. But let me just hear that crunch. Look at this. Delicious, huh? I'll take a little taste with a fork. I'm sure I can't pick it up. It'll be too hot. Sorry. Hello. Very good. And you know, leaving the eggs a little bit, I wouldn't say underdone, but not dried out. They're cooked nicely inside. See? Whoop. And I'm serving them with some melon. And they look good enough to eat. I'm going to go eat my breakfast. I'll see you later. We'll see you on Tuesday. Tuesday we're making a St. Patrick's Day bubble wreath. So make sure you stop in. Until then, everybody have a great afternoon. Football Sunday. This is another football Sunday. So have a great afternoon. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Keep your distance. Get your vaccine if you choose. And everybody, play nice now. I'll see you Tuesday. Love ya. Bye-bye.